Let's take a few minutes and talk about the Oliva Fund bracelets. These are beautiful fashion pieces and a great way to give back to the Oliva Fund. They're $20 a piece. You can get them at the hospital. You can get them at Oliva's Market, and you can get them at All About You Boutique in Milford. And from Savvy Designs, Tricia DePaula joins me to talk about how she makes these bracelets. Thanks for joining me.
Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure.
These new bracelets are amazing. Of course, that's this is the original, right? And nobody can see this because we're on the radio, but I'm talking about the green one. That's not green, though. What color is that?
It's jade.
Jade? Okay.
Yep,
this is
absolutely.
one of the classic ones. And then there's a new one?
Yeah, we also make them available in crystal. Sort of the inspiration in helping the Oliva Fund design this bracelet, well, number one, it's to help raise money, but we wanted to really inspire the consumer to buy more than one. So it
is a fashion statement.
Yeah, and they can stack them up. So if we had just done one bracelet with just the ribbon,
which is beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And says so much, then they may just buy one. But we want them to be able to buy multiples, wear them with each other, buy them for different family members, and every family member and every woman has a different sense of style, so she might want a different style. So that's why it's grown.
Tricia, talk about your background a little bit, especially with Savvy Designs.
Oh, sure. So Savvy Designs is inspired, of course, by my daughter, Savannah. That's why it's called Savvy. And it really all started in my boutique in Milford, Massachusetts, of course, All About You. And a family had come in for a donation for the Smiles for Lily Foundation.
Yes.
And that's really when I was inspired to make my very first bracelet. I think I made the first bracelet when my baby was 6 months old.
Wow.
And the idea was to go ahead and make some bracelets, sell them in my store, and give a percentage back to the Smiles for Lily Foundation in honor, of course, Lily and Haley.
Oh, that's nice. And how do you come up with the designs? How do you make a bracelet? You're in the industry. It's easy for you. But for people who don't know, how do you make a bracelet?
Well, it wasn't really easy for me. I'd never made one.
Oh, you never did?
In fact, I never even really wore all that much jewelry.
But they were in your store. You saw them day in, day out.
That's exactly right. So really, I just saw a lot of jewelry, and I thought, well, I'm pretty smart, and I think I can make something pretty. And I just literally bought some components and started making them. Different colors, different styles. Everything comes from inspiration. So when you really start to see the breadth of the line, I always say oftentimes we're giving out more hugs than receipts, because if women are truly reading the inspirations that are on the carding of the bracelets, it's really a sentimental gift. So how do you make a bracelet? I don't know. It takes about 30 different steps.
How long would it take you to make one?
Oh, that is a hard question to answer, because
it depends on what else you're doing it.
Well, no, yeah, it depends. Am I changing a diaper or braiding her hair or no? You know what? There's so many components, and different components are assembled before or during, and then different things have to set or dry. So how long does it take to make a bracelet? I think it depends on the bracelet maker.
Yeah.
So
that's very cool. You see these in stores, but you never really get to meet the actual designer. Yeah. In most cases. It's
incredible. I always say that a bracelet is, and I don't mean like Savvy Designs are incredible, but really hand-making jewelry. We say it's jewelry that speaks to the heart. It comes from our heart. But really, these bracelets are touched like, I would say 300 times before a consumer is actually wearing them.
Yeah.
Which is really incredible. And that's something I never would have comprehended before I decided to make them.
What was the inspiration for these designs?
For the Oliva Fund,
but,
of course.
Aside from the Oliva Fund, what made you pick this design? This crystal?
Yeah.
The crystal one?
This is just a faceted crystal bracelet. So within the Oliva collection, I believe, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think there's at least between like 4 and 6 styles. Again, the inspiration. So they're available in clear faceted crystal bead, and also in the, we call it like a Tiffany blue jade. Yep. So the 2 different colors, and within those 2 colors, you can have it with a ribbon, you can have it with a beautiful shambolic crystal, and you can also have it with the Oliva heart, which is the most important. Yep, so, Ray's just got a couple in his hands, but there's still more. So the reason, again, when they actually asked me to partner with them and make a bracelet for them, I was like, oh, I'm going to knock their socks off. So of course I brought in a whole collection of jewelry, because my background, of course, before making jewelry is owning a store, and I think I have a good feeling for how customers like to shop.
Sure.
When they're buying a gift, they want multiple choices, because the personality of the gift receiver is is really what's important.
Yeah.
So this person might like sparkly, but my daughter might like a semi-precious jade. And so we wanted to have some choices and, again, inspire people to buy more, donate more, give back. And, of course, 100% of the proceeds of all of the Oliva Fund bracelets sold at Oliva's Market, at Milford Hospital, and at All About You Boutique, 100% of the proceeds go back to the fund. Yeah.
And Gina sells these during the Radiothon at the Franklin Country Club. $20. All the proceeds, 100%, as you said, 100% goes back to the Oliva Fund, as does the money raised through the WMRC Radiothon, which is amazing. And these two, these are beautiful. I have one of these, actually.
Oh, good.
I bought one last year, the jade one.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, when people come in, do you find them gravitating towards jewelry like this, knowing that it's stylish and it's going to a good cause?
No doubt about it. You know, again, when I had started with making jewelry, it started for a cause, which was the Smiles for Lily Foundation. And now that we have the Oliva bracelets as well in the store, I always say, they're always the most sold out item in the store. So people do come in looking for them, and we're constantly restocking and replenishing. So that's been amazing for the boutique to have, people especially from Milford, for our families and in the community. It's just been incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, really, people love to give back, which, again, when I made my very first bracelet, really that was in mind. I mean, we do a lot of things that give back with the brand.
What are some of the other charities you deal with, fundraising efforts?
Oh, gosh, I'm going to try not to cry.
Smiles for Lily being one, Oliva Fund being another.
Yeah, we also do the Edward Patrick Keogh Scholarship Fund. So when I made my first bracelet at that time, my brother-in-law had been diagnosed with cancer, brain cancer. And at that same time, my sister has 4 kids, and I thought, wow, people love these bracelets. They love giving back. And I thought, maybe I should just do something a little bit more. So with that thought in mind, really the brand of Savvy Design was really fully created at that time because my sister and my sister-in-law both make the bracelets, so it enables them to help support their children and their family. My brother-in-law did pass away as well, so it really has been a source of comfort. I always say happy hands, happy hands, happy heart. People feel very purposeful when they have the ability to do things, especially to touch other people, and when they make the Savvy Design jewelry, it really helps us, and it helps the soul. I always say it's touched by an angel, because of the people that make it and why they make it and why they care. But yeah, so those are the 3. Actually, there's probably 4 significant ones. So Smiles for Lily, the Oliva Fund. I also do a significant give back for Employment Options, which is a not-for-profit organization in Marlborough, Massachusetts, that gives back to people that are grieving and suffering with different types of illnesses. It could be mental illness. It can be other illnesses as well. And then, of course, the Edward Patrick Keogh Foundation and the Scholarship Fund we do for them.
It's amazing work you do. And these can be picked up at All About You Boutique, which is in the same plaza, right?
Yep.
Because it's been a while since we've seen each other.
Yep.
It's same plaza, what's the name of that plaza?
Nathaniel Plaza.
Nathaniel Plaza.
Right next to the Nissan dealership.
That's right.
Across from Prezzo's.
Okay. So everyone knows that plaza, and it's straight ahead. So if you drive in, it's straight ahead right in the back.
Yeah.
And you can pick these up. And, they make great gifts, too. So pick up a handful. How many, how much are these at the boutique?
They're $20.
$20. $20 all around, too, right?
20
I think, wherever you go.
Yep.
Oliva's, the hospital.
Yep.
Day of the Radiothon. Okay.
You got it. Yep, $20. And that's a price, again, we priced it to sell. We priced it to help it make money and make a difference for people and their families.
Yeah.
It's an incredible price.
So with the different types, you can buy a whole bunch of them. Give them to friends. Give them to family.
Stack them up.
Hashtag
I am savvy.
I am savvy. There you go. Is that an actual hashtag?
It is a hashtag.
Is that what you use? All right.
Absolutely. We always say
savvy.
Join the movement. I am savvy. And yeah, we have an Instagram and a Facebook and all that fun stuff
So look
for
it up.
Savvy Design Jewelry.
Thank you, Tricia. Good to see you.
Oh, you too, Ray. This is fantastic.
Oh, these are awesome. And again, thanks for all the work you do for the Oliva Fund. And I know this raises a lot of money and a lot of awareness, too.
We feel so fortunate and so blessed to be part of it. My father had actually passed away from cancer as well. So it
affects everybody, doesn't it?
It touches everybody. And, I feel like you can never give a gift better than one that comes from the heart.
Yeah.
And these Oliva bracelets have just been incredible. The Oliva heart is custom designed for them. It is their very own heart. So it's a piece of their heart going to the families and the loved ones that they help care for. So
great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So pick up your Oliva Fund bracelet today through Tricia DePaula and Savvy Designs at All About You Boutique in Milford. They have them at the hospital. They have them at Oliva's Market. Gina sells them throughout the day during the Radiothon at the Franklin Country Club and give back. It's only $20. There's lots of designs to choose from. They're absolutely beautiful, and they make great gifts if you don't buy one just for yourself. 100% of the proceeds go back to the Oliva Fund.